What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. House of the Dragon Season 2 finale is here, and holy shit, Rhaenyra has a ton of dragons now on her team. Yeah. And that whole process to go seek out Targaryen bastards and present them to the dragons and essentially let the dragons pick, that was a really crazy idea.
That was kind of a bloodbath.
And how many deaths does Rhaenyra now have on her hands as a result of that process? Dang.
Yeah.
A bunch.
7?
A lot.
I don't know.
But I mean, Vermithor now has Hugh, and Silverwing went and got Ulf. And just the way that whole process with Silverwing, like, and if I'm getting stuff mixed up, you guys will let me know. I screw up names and stuff all the time.
Constantly.
But it's like he stumbles upon the cave, steps on some dragon eggs, and then just like kind of gets nudged like a friggin' puppy dog meeting its master for the first time. Like, You're my new person. Hi. And it's just like, holy shit. And that dude, I mean, he was having the time of his life.
Oh my God, honestly. It looked like, you know what? It reminded me of Uba. Our cat.
Yes.
Sorry.
She always references the cat. If you ever hear like a random name, like it's
like
one of our cats.
Penny, George, Finnan, Freya.
And just
Uba.
watching him just on the back of that dragon, just having the time of his life is just like, all right, wow. Like that's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
But obviously when it comes to this kind of stuff, prepare for the worst, hope for the best. Like this idea that now Rhaenyra has this massive stable of dragons. Obviously, it's not going to go all according to plan and them just show up at King's Landing and be like, all right, we got like 8 dragons. You got like 2 or 3. You guys could just like bow down now and just give it back to... Like, it's not going to work out that way.
No.
Something's going to go wrong.
I don't want to talk about it.
Like the whole thing about Jace being concerned about the idea of like bastards and lowborns and all this stuff, like being given dragons, you're essentially giving people like weapons of mass destruction to people who are literally just hanging out at bars and doing nothing. Yeah. And it's just one of those crazy things where it's like you're giving a lot of power to people. It's like an insane responsibility that like, are these folks going to be able to like handle that responsibility?
Exactly. Driving a car with no driver's license, no education, and no map.
Where you could literally take out thousands of people in an instant.
Yeah.
So that whole situation, it's like episode ended. That shot was absolutely incredible with Rhaenyra and the dragons at her back all growling at the same time.
Yes.
Like that was so cool. And just the idea of Aemond thinking he was like, because people were like, oh my God, dragon. Like he heard it in the people talking about it in the crowd. And he gets on Vhagar and goes basically attack mode and then is like, hard U-turn, go back home. She's got a bunch of dragons. I gotta go just get out of here. Because even with the biggest, baddest dragon, like he knew that he was probably going to be in a little bit of trouble because, I mean, again, Vhagar, she's an absolute beast and a literal monster. Like looks like friggin' Godzilla in the air like that. He knows.
She does.
Yeah, he knows that she can only handle so much at one time. And the fact that they now have the second largest dragon on their side, things might have to be refigured out now. You got to come up with a new strategy here. But I think Aemond is going to probably come up with a good plan because again, when it comes to like the strategy of battle and war, he's not a really good king of the people so far.
Yeah, he's
but like,
king of war. When
it comes to like the strategy of battle, like he's really smart and I think he comes up with good plans because he reads a lot, he's educated, he's a smart dude. I think he's gonna find a plan here because I mean
that would make sense.
Again, I don't think it's gonna, as much as I would love for Team Black to just like show up with all these dragons and have them bow down and be like, yes, okay, Rhaenyra, you can finally take your rightful place. That shit ain't gonna happen.
No.
Daemon is gonna come into play here. He's gonna finally probably get off of Harrenhal and go maybe join the party a little bit here.
That's what I'm hoping.
That's why I got my Rogue Prince shirt on.
You know, he accepts Rhaenyra as his queen and like they get back to get, I don't know, they're related, but you get it.
I mean, just get back on the same page.
There you go.
Is really where they need to go. And figure all this out because, again, I just don't think it's going to be as smooth and as easy as Rhaenyra maybe thought when she's like, oh, I'll just go find a bunch of dragon riders and, you know, get them on the dragons and they'll just bow down to me and they'll do everything I like. I just don't see it going that smoothly. I feel like that's pretty common sense when it comes to a television show because if there's no conflict and drama, there's no show. So I feel like the heightened amount of drama and the possibility of what could go wrong makes it interesting. And that's where my brain always goes, is not always like, oh, what could go right? Because obviously what could go right? They could just show up and take over. What could go wrong? All these folks flip on her, join Team Green, and Team Green just continues to whoop their ass because they've been kind of beating their ass for a while now.
Yeah.
But that whole situation is going to be really interesting to see how it plays out. How is Daemon, like, where is his story going to go? What is he going to side with Rhaenyra? Because he did talk about this whole idea, like, oh, she could join me.
Yes. Or is he just going to fucking lose his damn mind?
But I think
and, like, run off with Alice or something.
I think all the visions that he's been having and like the stuff that he's been learning through those moments, I think that's going to put him back where he belongs and, you know, at Rhaenyra's side, supporting her, doing that whole thing. I think he's going to make that decision.
Rhaenyra did send somebody to go, like,
yeah, it was like 5
him.
episodes ago, it feels like.
Well, it takes a while to get there.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
It's just one of those things where I'm curious to see where Daemon's story goes, because it feels like there's 2 different ways that it could go. It could be like, yeah, I support Rhaenyra. Like, nah, I'm going to go do my own thing and try to take over myself and see if you want to join me, kind of thing. Alicent decided to just bounce, which I thought was very interesting.
Vacay.
Yeah.
She's out of office.
All of this whole thing playing out and her not getting the spot and, you know, Aemond taking over just...
And telling her basically, like,
we're good.
thanks so much.
Yeah.
Have a great day.
I don't care about
dismissed.
your knowledge, your experience, any of that stuff. So she's like, I'm going to go. I'm just going to take one person with me to protect me just in case. But I'm going to go for a swim and chill and hang out while all this friggin' mayhem is about to break out. Because I feel like that's where we're going. I feel like we're going straight to chaos because you know how that works. And I would probably be not that far from her mindset, honestly, with the way everything's played out, even though I do have my child Aegon, who is completely fucked up and trying to recover and is like literally on a breaking point, it feels like, especially with Aemond there. It feels like he's trying to just like push his death as quickly as possible so he could just not be the regency or whatever.
Yeah, the way he like
Prince Regent.
Yeah, there you go. The way he like pushed on his like, you know, basically melted flesh. Oh
yeah,
god.
So insane.
Gross. But
so
also,
insane.
That, I'm sure the pain.
I mean, Alicent's really good at abandoning her children, so I mean, it's pretty common. She's kind of all about herself and doing her own thing.
Just a little bit.
You know how it goes.
I think she's still heartbroken too.
I mean, I would imagine there's a lot of heartbreak going on.
Cole is like, I don't need you anymore.
We haven't seen him in like 2 episodes.
True.
So
did he have like a side quest he had to go on?
Possibly. I don't know, but it feels like just this is going to be wild. And just the idea that Rhaenyra is like, let's build an army of bastards. It's like you made the joke in the last episode. Is this going to be like another Battle of the Bastards situation? I think that was kind of funny and pretty cool. But here we are, finale. It's kind of sad, bittersweet, because, you know, another finale, we're going to have to wait like forever for the next season.
But y'all get your Sundays back.
Yeah, the long wait begins after we watch this one. But you ready for it? Let's go. Oh, what?
Hello.
I could not produce such a coin, even if I wanted to.
Again, you plead poverty. It is hollow stuff from the mouth of a Lannister.
Break the blockade, and it will benefit you.
We sell where we please. Blockade or no, Essos is as rich and is as vast.
It seems you need us more than we need you.
Never trust a Lannister.
Give us the stepstones, a smattering of rocks, hardly a sacrifice to the lords of Westeros.
Those rocks have been disputed for a generation.
Give them to us outright if you prevail.
A fleet of warships, then. Sailing at your command, they would break the blockade and hold the passage.
Very well. The Prince Regent may have me hanged for this.
With the armada we send now, you can topple the Prince Regent and sit the Iron Throne yourself.
Oh shit.
Feels like he just made a deal that he wasn't authorized to make.
Yeah, a little bit.
Commander of our fleet must agree to go with you. His name is Lohar. The sailors are fiercely loyal to him.
Why does this feel like a joke? They're like
Just
tagging him
screwing with
along.
him.
Yeah.
Let us meet this commander, then.
Admiral Lohar, this is Tyler Lannister.
Well met, Lord Tywin.
It's Tylan.
What sort of man are you? A poet? A philosopher?
I am the master of ships at King's Landing.
You're thin.
But also tall.
What is happening right now?
I will not sail with a man who cannot best me.
Oh, I like Lohar.
It definitely feels like he's getting fucked with.
Well, Oh God. Who's this? Oh.
The hell?
Wait, what happened? Wait a minute. Did we miss an episode?
I'm not sure what happened there.
I must ask you, Your Grace, to steel yourself. We must leave King's Landing quickly, and we will not return for some time.
What now?
The Pretender has found 3 new riders for her dragons.
That's impossible.
Your brother thought the same. He flew to challenge her and was rebuffed, fled in terror.
He deserves no less.
He has gone in fury to Sharp Point and laid waste to the whole of the town.
Okay, so a little town, he just destroyed an entire town.
I am the king. Why must I run?
Because the Prince Regent is going to kill you.
Yup.
You were in danger before, and now he is thwarted and he is angry.
Take me to my throne. And once he returns, I shall take him prisoner.
That's ballsy.
When Rhaenyra descends on you with her 7 dragons and you without Vhagar, what then?
Well, I didn't think of that.
Yeah, you kind of need him.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, you need his dragon more than you need him.
Word, but he's the
In
writer.
anticipation of little bumps in the road, moved the greater part of Harrenhal's gold reserves to the Iron Bank in Bravos. We can live well.
Ah, bravos.
You want to take me to Essos to live with the goat fuckers?
It's best to live, however you do it.
Is it? My dragon is dead. I am burnt and disgusting and alone. And I'm a cripple.
You're
What's
not
that?
alone.
My cock is
Is it-
destroyed. Did they tell you that?
Oh.
It burst into flames like a sausage on a spit.
Oh my god.
And the Pretender destroy themselves in blood. When they are spent and their armies in tatters, we will return, and the people will rise up.
I can't even piss without it running down my leg.
He's not focused on what he's saying.
He's spiraling.
They will hail the returning king, his father's true heir, Aegon the Victorious. Aegon the Peacemaker, Aegon the Rebuilder.
I mean, Larys comes up with a good plan
Aegon the
here,
realm's delight.
but there's no way Aegon's gonna bounce. There's no way.
He's very prideful, even for, you know, what he's going through. So she left the party with all the kids, and
she'll find dragon number 8.
oh, I hope so. Please.
The big dangerous one that's somewhere there. That's the number count, right? 8? She would be number 8.
Don't quote me on that.
Because even, what's his name, just said 7.
What are you doing here? Remove your feet from the table.
I'd rather not. Off.
It's not up to you.
Who's it up to then, boy?
Already.
Prince Jacaerys Velaryon.
You dumbass.
Already attitude.
I'll have an apology from you.
Oh, the young prince!
Look at that hair.
You the fuck? You don't touch somebody's hair.
Dark as they say.
Let them tell us we don't have Targaryen blood, eh?
My mother is the queen.
Dragon riders both.
Oh my god, he needs to die.
Cut from the same cloth.
Wow.
It's a sacred inheritance of which you know nothing.
That's exactly what he was worried about.
Do you know what has happened this last hour? Prince Regent has burned Sharp Point down to its stones. Thousands of its folk, dead or lost, its harbour in ashes. Will you prepare to face such an enemy? Or will you stay here and make yourself easy? If you hinder our efforts through sloth or unreadiness, I will see you hanged and your body fed to the dogs in the street.
I meant no disrespect, my prince.
And then fucking shoulders him.
This is going to be a problem.
dick.
Yeah, this is going to be a problem. For sure.
Poor Hugh.
I mean, he gets it.
Hugh is like, fuck, why you gotta make me look bad?
How goes the sea snake?
Better than you. We'll rejoin the blockade on the morrow. Let our foes beware, be they Lannister or Greyjoy. But my ship is no longer the Sea Snake. She was a testament to my own glory. I've given her a new name. Queen who never was.
I thank you.
I'm not talking about you, girl.
What I do now, I do for her.
Right?
Yeah, Rhaenys.
I'm like, that's who he's talking about, right?
Yes.
I'm like, he's not talking about
My
Rhaenyra.
ships sail at your command, and my men serve you. But the Lannisters are marching, and the High Towers from Old Town. You must crush this beast at its head, and before too many days have flown. There is, of course, another player that is yet to be revealed.
Ah, Your Grace.
So did Rhaenyra basically think that she was going to get all these riders for her dragons and then just be able to, like, the idea of her having dragons just make them bow down? Is that what she was saying? Was that the point she was trying to make?
Let no vessel come or go from our harbour without our inspection.
This will hinder the work of the fishing boats. The people depend on them for sustenance.
They will need no sustenance if they are slaughtered by the enemy. We must all make our sacrifices.
Some more than others, apparently. Jesus.
Why does everybody hate us?
They're unhappy.
Oh, she's
and
back.
unhappy people look for someone to hate.
We didn't order the blockade.
No, but we are the crown, so they expect us to break it.
That was a short
I was
vacation.
happier before I was queen.
What would you think about leaving this place?
Where would I go?
Helena, here you are. Mother.
Wait just a second, mother.
Crown has need of your service.
Now.
The pretenders raise new riders against us, and we must answer in kind. I need you to fly with Dreamfire to battle.
Aemond.
I do not wish to fight.
Our wishes must take second place now to what is necessary to preserve the throne.
I won't burn anyone.
It isn't a question. They have defiled our birthright, made commoners into dragon lords. It is a sin and must be punished. And you see now what is the consequence of your weakness.
Wow. Wow.
You seek to corrupt your sister, of all our line the gentlest and most deserving of your protection.
Who will protect her if she cannot protect herself?
And who will she be if her mind is broken?
It is no longer our rule that is threatened. Our very lives, would you not have us prevail?
Not like this. Not like this.
Dude. Aemond is, like, losing his grip.
Yeah.
He's...
But I like, you know, everybody's going to have to pay for it if you feel threatened and insulted.
He definitely doesn't do a good job of, like, thinking about the people of...
No, he doesn't care.
...what he's currently ruling. What's up, Cole?
He's still
You think
fighting
nothing
for
of
her.
your oath, Lord Commander?
I think of nothing else, my lord.
Steward son from Dawn, fucking the Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Former queen. She has broken no oath for all I may have done.
I could send you to the wall.
You could. Stay in the High Tower name for a generation. King's mother in his hand.
She is my sister.
She saved my life.
Twice. Once from the headsman's axe and once from myself.
Oh, shit.
Since then, she has been the beacon I follow.
Everybody's like, go about your business. Go about your business.
You saw what I saw. The dragons dance, and men are like dust under their feet.
Dude, that shit is really fucking him up. I mean, as it should.
And all our fine thoughts, all our endeavors are as nothing. We march now toward our annihilation.
He's a realist. He knows what this all means.
To die will be a kind of relief, don't you think?
Not the way you might end up dying with Dragonfire, bro. That shit.
Well, it would be immediate, hopefully. It
I mean,
be writhing in pain, hopefully.
that sounds like a horrible way to die. Dragonfire. Do you think Cole takes him out at some point?
No. Before.
I mean, dude just held a fucking sword to his throat and
I
threatened
know,
him.
because they were having a chat. Okay. I was like, who's in the mud? Oh.
Yeah. This is what he has to be better at.
Wrestling.
You suck, Lannister.
Yeah.
This is quite hilarious. I feel like
yeah, low horror.
I feel like they've absolutely turned him into like a clown.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
No. Rude.
You have impressed me, Lord Timon. King's Landing has sent a most doughty ambassador.
This is wild.
Have you ever eaten the flesh of your enemies?
What now?
I have not. Cannot say that I have.
So you reject the hospitality of my house?
Uh-oh. Never turned down a meal.
We learned that in Vikings, so yeah, you just fucking eat it.
What do you take me for? Just.
Yeah, they just keep fucking with them.
I'm gonna go on a nap and a
I
bath.
don't mind watching a Lannister getting punked.
It does not befit a prince to pout.
I'm not pouting.
Your lips say otherwise.
You're angry.
They are an insult to us, to what makes us Targaryens. If any common lout can ride a dragon, then...
That does not make me common, or you. You are the crown prince, the son of the rightful queen, and here you are sulking.
I love her so much.
Do you believe that you are the first noble heir who was not sired by his noble father? Such is the way of the world, and in resenting it, you only diminish yourself.
She is very wise.
I've heard the whispers the whole of my life.
Then prove to them that you are worthy. Get up and take your place by your mother's side.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
and stuff. Let's go. Stop pouting.
You have proven yourself most accommodating and more accomplished than one would think. To look at you, I will be pleased to sail at your side.
All right, well, mission accomplished.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Darn it.
Before you go, Lord Thailand.
There we go.
You are a handsome man. You have proven your worth. I wish to have children by you.
Oh, damn. All right. Damn.
You want me to?
Indeed. I want you to fuck my wives.
How many words do you have?
Oh my god. He's just like... It's like, what is happening?
Taming a dragon's thirsty
Fucking
world.
wolf, dude. Shut up. You're ruining it.
Like, he was funny in the bar. Now it's like time
Embarrassing.
to... Yeah, time to get a little serious, bud.
Don't embarrass me, motherfucker.
A toast to our new riders.
If they could please
The three of
shut
you
their mouths.
are not of noble birth, but you have done a thing never dreamed of before now.
Ulf needs to sit at the kids' table.
I have entrusted you with a power only few have known.
Oh my god, look at the dragons.
Serve me well, and I will make you knights of the realm.
What do you think of that, boys?
We'll be knights, just like that.
No, not just like that.
What must we do?
I had thought the mere fact of you might stay the enemy's hand, but Lord Corlys is right. We must strike while we have the advantage. And end this war. Learn your beasts and your commands. You will fly in 2 days' time.
What about Vhagar?
She is fearsome, but she is one dragon. The Prince Regent cannot defend against all of us.
I'll take him on myself.
Said more of these little birds.
A knight will comport himself with grace at the Queen's table.
Thank you.
Best make me a knight then.
Gotta earn it, bruh.
Sense of humor do you all good.
It's kind of a serious moment.
Honestly, very serious.
Gotta read the room, bud.
Life or death.
I'm all for a good joke.
Not right now.
Yeah. Hello?
Who's there now? Oh, just Alice.
Not a vision. Actual person.
I'm going to the God's Wood.
How long were you sitting there waiting for me to wake up?
I need to go back and rewatch the scenes with her.
Yeah.
Are we sure that she's even there? Like, is she an alive human being
Well, 'cause
in this world right now? I don't remember if anyone else has interacted with her. I can't, off the top of my head, think about it.
the Master of Harrenhal did. He like
did?
introduced, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what now?
When you came here, you were a closed fist. You wished to bend the world to your will. There are omens here for those who seek them. You do not scoff.
I'm no longer inclined to.
I'm pleased to hear it.
I mean, she's been really interesting.
Yes.
Do you wish then to learn what is given to you? All your life you've sought to command your own fate, but today you are ready.
Oh my.
What the hell?
Oh my god! The Night King. Oh my god.
Three-eyed raven.
Oh my god. Wow. 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 Yes!
What the fuck? Is that Daenerys?
Did they get Amelia Clark for this? Did we just get a behind picture? He just saw the future.
What the hell?
Oh. God, I cannot wait to see her as queen. Come on.
It's a story. And you're but one part in it. You know your part.
Wow. That was amazing.
We share the same blood, you and I. I know you wish no harm to anyone.
Is he gonna hurt her right now?
When the good of the realm depends on us. Our mother is not a dragon rider. She cannot understand that you and I have a truer call to heed. Come with me. To Harrenhal, we will lay waste to Daemon and his army. Let our enemies see that we will answer outrage with outrage.
And if I refuse?
Yeah. Feels like it's gonna
Will
be
you
a
burn me as you
problem.
did Aegon?
Oh shit.
Ooh.
That is a lie.
I saw it. You burned him, and you let him fall.
He's gonna kill her, huh?
What you say is treason.
Aegon will be king again. He's yet to see victory. He sits on a wooden throne, and you'll be dead.
You sit on a
You
throne
are
of
swallowed
lies.
up in the god's eye, and you are never seen again.
Swallowed in the god's eye?
I could have you killed.
It wouldn't change anything.
Oh.
You Helena out there again with the spoilers, man.
I love her so much. She's fantastic.
So Aegon's gonna be king again. Aemond's gonna die. It's like, oh.
Brothers! Sisters!
What is this meeting gonna be like?
Right. Beautiful.
And her dragon is dope as hell.
Wait here, bud.
That color is just
The golden.
incredible. She brought Adam as like backup,
Mm-hmm.
just in case something goes wrong. It
Yeah.
feels like.
You all should be bowing. Just saying. Rhaenyra is here.
Oh. That's dope as hell. Holy shit.
Syrax is like, I got this, Mom. You're good.
This is gonna be a little awkward, I feel like.
I'm worried about it.
I wasn't expecting you.
That seems rather a lapse in foresight. I see you have done well here.
They are sworn to me, and not a moment too soon.
And to whom are you sworn?
Ooh, she raised her voice, put him on the spot.
Yep.
Come on, just do the thing. Just do it.
Bend the knee.
Do the thing.
Ruson tapti lyric sostawa. Filipasma kesu pranon. Merisa. Sola armazis.
Winter is coming.
Soplumi vejume.
Elenusinuhu kepo idra.
Uiunda. Uina juragon costo tuta warundan.
That's not what you saw. You saw her on the throne.
I mean, he also saw the Night King.
Yeah, he did.
The realm's only hope is a leader who can unite it, and my brother chose you.
Oh no.
Are you gonna...
You really gonna do this to her? Oh.
Oh, there it is. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Chills immediately.
You are the true queen, Rhaenyra.
Thank you.
First of her name, protector of the realm. I am meant to serve you, and all of these with me, until death or the end of our story.
There we go.
Yeah, Sir Alfred, you better get that fucking knee down, dude. This is beautiful.
Ine arli cridruchas, separ morjulias.
Nuki koston dawor, silulan.
I've tried.
My queen.
Did he go in for a kiss and she's like, nah, I'm good.
For every one of us who falls, 100 of them, there will be no mercy. We fight for our queen.
Oh, I got the chills.
I love when this stuff happens in this show. Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon. This shit gives me friggin' goosebumps and chills every single time. Why doesn't she seem happy though?
I think she's a
Is she
little...
like overwhelmed?
Yeah.
Like surprised?
It's a sight to see.
I'm happy Daemon came around.
Well, he needed to be shown.
Yes.
That's why when he was talking, I was like,
I wish to set out on good terms with my first mate.
Have I been remiss in my duties?
You cannot lead if you do not inspire. You have been given a position to which all who serve here aspire.
I will endeavor to improve myself.
Now you do the thing. You do the thing. Embrace him as your son. Do it.
You want to help me? Is this the help you offer after all these years? A reminder to be grateful.
You may go.
That's tough.
Do you know what it was like for us?
there, come on.
To grow up fatherless?
There it is.
To be sneered upon as bastards?
You are dismissed.
Oh,
I saw fish in the market from cold dawn until sunset. And I watched the man beside me walk past with his son and heir. And now that boy is dead, and his sister before him, and the heir that took his place. And now you remember I live.
Oh God, I love him.
Now you wish to suddenly to scatter the crumbs of your favor.
I love him.
I am an honorable man, and I will serve you because I must. But if it is all the same, I will decline any offers of help. If I survive this war, I will continue as I began, alone.
Fuck.
That was so good. Would you ever fucking offer me fucking help again? You were never there to help me.
All these years now, it's like...
Oh, now I exist. You have nothing, so now I exist.
That's tough.
There it is. There it is. Come on. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that is a big dragon.
Begging your pardon, Your Grace.
Uh-oh, what happened?
I know.
Did Ulf do something? That's exactly where my brain went.
Yes.
I have
Oh,
to see you.
what?
Oh, God.
I was raised to believe there was an order to things, that there was security in following the path laid out for us. I resented you for caring so little for any of it, for knowing what you wanted. I did not know what I wanted.
This is amazing.
I lost my way, or rather it was taken from me. I have been alone of late. I walked outside the walls of the city and I felt a weight lifted from me.
How lovely for you.
Rhaenyra's not having any of this.
Allison's...
The crown will pursue war and victory at any cost. As for me, I would take my daughter and her child and leave it all behind.
Wow.
It's too late. Armies march, and you wish to wash your hands of what you yourself set in motion.
Oh, the arrogance of blaming me, as if you would not have been challenged regardless.
Did not your hand bring it forth like a midwife?
I did only what I thought your father wanted.
Oh, go then. Leave us behind, as you say. Did you come here thinking you would be absolved?
She's biting her nails. She used to do that.
Aemond will soon fly to join Cole in the Riverlands. When he's gone, Rhaenyra as queen will be the crown's authority. If you come then to King's Landing, I will see to it that our guards throw down their arms. We will open the gates. We will shed no blood.
What?
You will enter as a conqueror. Already you have the stronger hand. Once you take the throne, this senseless war must end.
What?
Is this gonna happen just like that?
I worry for Helena,
What
obviously.
of Aegon? He's broken beyond recognition. He lies in the dark in pain and terror. He still heeds his mother. I believe I can prevail upon him to bend the knee. If
No!
needed.
I must take Aegon's head, and I have to do it for all to see.
Holy shit. She's going to agree to let Rhaenyra take her son's head.
Aegon is terrible. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Will you shrink from what you set out to do, or will you see it through and make your sacrifice?
I mean, you've hardly ever been there for Aegon, so I
A
mean,
son for a son.
oh. Say something. The anticipation is killing me.
She shook her head, yes. Oh my god, Rhaenyra, don't cry. Look at her face. She has got the saddest cry face. You just want to cry with her. I mean, the most beautiful cry face, but also so sad.
Let us be done with this. Please.
And what do I do with you now?
You let me go. To do what I promised. Then you fly to the Red Keep in 3 days' time and you take your throne. Or you take me for a liar.
She's gonna go live with her dad.
History will paint you a villain, cold queen, grasping for power and then defeated.
Dang.
Let them think what they must. I am at last myself.
Wow.
Die unremarked and unnoticed and be free.
That's very powerful.
You speak as if from a distant dream.
Come with me.
My part is here, whether I will or no. It's decided for me long ago.
Is that really where they're going to leave us with this season?
They're not. This is not the end of the episode.
I mean, we're getting close, I think.
God, that scared the shit out of me right now. This jingling of the armors. Jesus. Oh, I love that armor.
Starks, baby. The music. Boo, Lannisters.
I love the music. It's so good.
That song is
Forever
haunting.
burned. Yeah. Forever burned in my mind.
That's a shot. Jeez. Whoa.
Beautiful. Oh my god.
Holy shit. Is
Oh,
that
hello.
Otto?
Yeah.
The fuck? Oh, they are bouncing.
So then what? How is this gonna... Is this... Oh, shit.
He bounces, something happens to Helena. Deal off.
Well, also, like, how is Rhaenyra supposed to take his head if he's not there?
Look at that shot.
I know, I love that.
Ay, ay, ay. Is that really where you're leaving us, yo? Holy shit, bro.
Not acceptable. Not acceptable. I was expecting some awesome shit.
It's...
I mean, it was pretty awesome. Don't get me wrong.
The episode... If it wasn't a finale, that would be a phenomenal episode. That would be incredible.
Yeah.
The way all of that played out.
Bending the knee
But
and everything like
the
that.
place where my brain goes... Son for a son... Isn't that where we ended season 1, basically? We had one dragon battle. We had one fight, and everything was about like position and like marching and bringing people to your cause, trying to build alliances.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like we're kind of in the same place that we were at the end of season 1.
Just with
obviously,
more dragons.
More dragons, and obviously like the stakes are a little different because of the conversation that we just experienced with Alicent and Rhaenyra. I mean, the fact that Aegon is leaving, he's following through with that plan.
But yeah.
Helaena feels like she's in a lot of trouble with Aemond because she's not going to do what he wants.
Right.
So
how is Alicent gonna get Aegon to, give it up?
So my thought with that is,
like, how is she gonna fulfill this promise that she just did?
If he flees and he's gone, I don't know what kind of favor that puts him in. It's like, you left.
Mm-hmm.
You gave, like, is that like automatic, like forfeit? Like, I give up the crown. King's Landing is yours. The throne is yours. Because it's like, if you...
Or does he go off and raise his own army and come back?
I mean,
That'd be so stupid.
That seems like a stretch to me, especially with the plan that Larys gave him. That doesn't really feel... Like, the plan was to, like, return...
When Aemond is dead.
Right, and like, I'm the returning, like, you're yearning for my leaders. Like,
yeah,
that's
Aegon
not what's...
the rebuilder.
And it's not... If things play out the way Alicent proposed it, Rhaenyra is going to be in charge. Aemond will probably be dead. And it's like, what does that do? Like, Aegon isn't returning to that. So it puts things in a very difficult perspective, obviously, on Alicent's side, because she presented something without having all the information.
Right.
She just assumed that Aegon was going to be just staying in bed and not...
Yeah.
There's obviously other players...
She's writing checks her ass can't cash.
Basically. And I'm wondering what kind of impact that does have on this.
Yes.
But...
Which I also wonder that.
The other part of the plan, which is why I'm nervous for Helaena, is like, she's like, yeah, Helaena will be the one in charge with Aemond gone.
And then she'll be like, I bow out.
But what if he does something to her?
I know.
Because she's not participating.
Right.
That's where my brain's at now. Because Aegon's going to be gone, and I feel like something's going to happen to Helaena, whether she gets forced into taking her dragon out and she's not there, or he does something and removes her because she's not participating. Something is going to happen, I feel like, where obviously the plan that Alicent just proposed, it's not even be close to what she mentioned.
Right.
Especially in 2 days' time.
So then is Rhaenyra in trouble then?
It might make her...
Up.
It might make her look bad.
Oh no, I was thinking like her life in danger.
Oh, I mean, that's possible for sure.
Not so much to look bad. I mean, because
well, instead of being the conqueror, she might get labeled with like the usurper tag because she didn't take it properly. Maybe, I don't know, but I mean,
I'm sure y'all Rhaenyra, we'll talk about it in the comments.
Rhaenyra's life is, I mean, with these new dragon riders, I mean, I shouldn't say that. With Ulf on the team now, he feels like just a crazy wild card now.
Yes.
To where it's like, you were funny, like you've got charm, and like when you were off with your buddies at the bar, like you were you were
it's
funny.
all fun and games there.
But like when it's, and this is what I tell like the softball kids, when we're on the dirt practicing or playing, it's serious time. When it's time to have fun, we'll have fun. It's like Ulf needs to learn like to read the room, know the moment. It's like when it's serious time, we don't need your jokes. When you're like, when it's not formal time, maybe you could, and maybe when you actually get comfortable and prove yourself, you can make some jokes.
So don't sit next to me when it's serious time, because for sure I'm cracking jokes.
Especially with Jace the first time you meet him.
Oh my God, I am not Ulf in any way. Like, I will crack some jokes, but like,
once you're comfortable,
you best believe I'll be like, yes, sir, whatever you say.
I mean, you're not going to be sitting in Rhaenyra's seat with your feet on the
table.
Bro.
You dumbass. But also, if it's serious time and I'm in the back of the crowd, for sure we're laughing.
I think it's so, like, it made so much sense that that's the behavior that he would take, because again, it's like this dude struck the lottery.
Yes.
He is now a fucking millionaire with the most power in the world, It's like, yeah,
ride a dragon.
he's gonna be feeling himself a little bit
Yeah.
and not questioning anyone, even if it is the prince walking in.
Or the queen.
It's
He
like,
was just, the way he was talking in front of the queen, I'm
Yeah.
like, you shut your mouth.
he has a newfound power, which comes with a lot of confidence and some arrogance and some untouchability, where it's like, man, I got a dragon, man. I'm untouchable now. I'm good to go. It's like, no, buddy, you aren't good to go. You still need to like get in line a little bit and
Yeah.
be part of a cause.
And even if you do take your dragon and go home, how are you going to feed this dragon?
I mean, same way the dragon at the Vale's getting its food.
I'm just saying.
It's
It's a lot. It's a lot to feed a dragon.
It is. I can't
Sorry,
believe.
You think of like pet ownership.
I just can't believe this is where we left us, and now we have this long ass wait to see what. I mean, the season premiere of 3, it's gonna probably be just absolutely balls to the wall insanity.
I hope so.
Because it set us up where now you just give us a little bit of a jump, and all the armies that are sailing or marching, they're all gonna be at their destination, I would imagine. And it's like Rhaenyra is going to take out her dragon crew. Things are going to start moving in order. And I'm pretty confident that the premiere of 3 is going to be nuts. Just because of the way this season ended. The Daemon stuff was so good.
It was so good. I'm really glad that they showed him that vision. Like, it's not you sitting on that throne, dude. You need to bend the knee
And
because it's
can we just talk about that vision?
That was so good.
There was Daenerys was in there. Her dragons, those were in there. The Night King was there. We saw a 3-eyed raven. I got to go back and look frame by frame and see what else.
Go back to the Night King and see who's standing to the sides of him. I want to see that.
I'm like, was that like, did he see the future, like what's gonna happen with like Jon and that army? Like, are we gonna see the battle at
Glorious.
Winterfell?
Oh
Like,
my
is that
God.
what he saw?
Well, I mean, you did say winter is coming.
Yeah. So that
Wait.
vision was nuts.
Where is it? Ah, it's not on. It's somewhere.
Not on that one.
Winter. Ah, yes.
There it is.
Nope.
No.
Hear me roar. That's
Yeah.
not it.
That's
Definitely.
boo. That's Lannister.
Yeah, X that. Edit that out.
So yeah, I mean, the fact that he got that vision was fucking wild. And I'm wondering, with the timeline that we're on, what kind of was that any kind of connection to any of that? Is Daemon gonna have
Some type of ability
anything?
to see, or
Like, I don't know, like 3-eyed Raven, Night King stuff, like, is any of that stuff gonna come into play for him? For his future, his like destiny kind of thing? I don't know. I'm wondering.
he's
what
a
the
Baratheon.
Oh my god. Yes, he is. Wow. I mean, that'll forever be the greatest thing ever on this
Never live it down.
No, and
not never.
for good reason.
The seed is strong,
Yes,
okay?
it is.
The seed. The seed is strong.
Jace, he knows.
Strong.
Yeah.
Damn it.
You did your own foreshadowing back then.
I did.
Holy crap.
I did.
So I'm not gonna lie, there's a little bit of frustration.
Yeah.
Just because I thought the penultimate episode did a great job of like building a foundation for this finale.
This should have
But-
been the penultimate.
But then it's like the finale did this is why I'm not that upset. I mean, the wait's gonna be brutal, but it's like this episode did a fucking amazing job setting us up for the next season.
Yeah, and I mean,
So
I'm
there's-
glad
there's that
wasn't,
positive.
There wasn't like some major cliffhanger where somebody's falling to their death and you don't know.
I mean, that was enough of a cliffhanger to probably frustrate some people.
Oh,
I would imagine.
Totally. Same, but also, I mean, like at least we were not like waiting to see if somebody's dead or not.
Yeah, I'm happy
You know
talking
what I'm
about
saying.
talking about Daemon, like his storyline this season was very frustrating. Obviously, there's a certain level of slow burn that comes into any story, and obviously, like it's just tough having such a good, interesting, important character be off for so long, kind of going through the motions of the same stuff over and over again. But obviously those visions, and especially the one in this episode, proved to put him in a position to change his mind. And I think whatever he was feeling in terms of like, oh, Rhaenyra could join me, I think like the Viserys conversation that he had in his brain, I think that ultimately put him back into the right spot. I mean, right where we were at the beginning of the season.
Right.
But it's like it put him in a spot to where that betrayal can now kind of get put on the back burner until he gets upset about something else that goes wrong. And he bent his knee. And I will say it forever. Any piece of content that we've ever watched, whether show, movie, whatever, the bending of the knee and like King of the North, the moment where King Queen is acknowledged in that role, and even thinking about like with Eric in like this episode where Daemon brought the crown and then he like bent the knee, and those moments are some of my favorite things. And this was a really good one. She had Harrenhal full of Daemon soldiers that all bent the knee for her, which is very powerful moment.
Well, bent the knee to him, which then in turn bent the knee to her. Love
exactly.
that. Love
so
that.
it ended up being a good thing. And we'll see where that goes, obviously, in the next season. But it sucks. 8 episodes. It's over. House of the Dragon season 2 is a wrap.
Yeah.
I'm left with some mixed emotions because obviously I had higher expectations, and I think a lot of us did, to be honest. But I think it was a fantastic just setup for what's to come.
I think it would be really nice to do a live stream chit chat about this, like in the next week or so,
We
when
could-
everybody
if we
gets
could
a chance.
find some time.
Yeah, when everybody gets a chance to watch the episode, you know, that'd be really nice.
Yeah, so obviously gather all your thoughts, share them down in the comments below.
Be respectful of each other.
I thought that for what it was, if it wasn't a finale, I would give it a 10 out of 10 episode.
Oh yeah.
Just the way everything played out and the way things move forward with the story and the characters. But obviously finales hold a little bit higher regard and a little tougher to grade those out. But
Was it the Lannisters that send their regard?
yeah, I mean, it was pretty funny watching him get punked, even though it ended up working to the end.
I know.
The end.
He
ended up
gets to now sire a bunch of babies. Apparently, Lothar wants
all the wives.
Lannister booty.
All the wives.
Yeah.
So, yeah, overall, I thought it was great. Just was hoping for a little more. But
yeah, same.
Again, I thought it was fantastic. So, any other thoughts?
Not right now.
All right, y'all. You guys leave all your comments. We'll see you later for the next one. Have a good one. Bye.